Yep. All day long, mate. Easy, brother. Come on, Sam. Walking about, let's go. Yep. Strong as fuck, mate. Go on, Sam. Strong as fuck, mate. Go on. Fucking strong, mate. Easy, brother. Come on, Sam. All day, mate. This is what you're born to do. All day. All day. Yeah. Come on, brother. Yeah. Woo!
Again. Oh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on, Sam.
Yeah. 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 Okay. Yeah.
Fucking hell, man. That they...
All right, so chest done. Let's turn the exposure down to a freakier level and run through a couple. Camera's not off. Oh.
I don't want to be in your video. I just want to see the progress slow.
I gotcha. Yeah, I'll do that. I'm not sure what I'll cut to after this clip because we didn't drive to the gym with the video going.
That's right.
I bet the next clip will be breakfast or something.
No, it'll be dinner. We're going to eat right now.
Oh yeah. You know, I wouldn't have guessed that the couch cam would be so prevalent. But whenever we gotta like Uber to the gym or whatever, I'm not gonna suction cup the camera to the Uber window. I mean, that'd be freaking nuts. So don't get too surprised by this shot. I wouldn't mind a meal right in front of me. That would kind of make for something to watch, but whatever. So this is day 2 now. Oh my goodness. I think I'm still sleep deprived, or at least I was from the last Arnold, even though it's only been like a week. So when we finished chest day, we, got to the hotel, had some food. I had like some pizza and some chicken marsala and like 2 cups of white rice. So I got to go to bed with a full stomach. Slept all night, got up, cardio, a little bit more food, and then slept all day. So I'm a little bit underfed, which in a bulking context, not ideal. But in terms of my well-restedness, I feel nice and alert. after and it was sweet because I got to fly on like the first class part of the plane, so the seat reclines and everything. But something, I don't know if it was maybe the pressure, but I could not sleep for shit. I feel like I was I mean, even though it is a bigger seat, I'm not sure they made it to accommodate a 260 pounder or a upper 250 pounder. I'm still floating around right there. But yeah, in terms of the chest day, I was just talking to Fuad and Ben about this. I don't think I'm going to be able to go back to incline barbell, at least for a while. Because dumbbell, here's sort of the problem that I ran into as I got stronger the last few years is, the gym that I go to at school, it's got 150s, right? Now, I could work up to the 150s, but I'd get, 17 reps on the first set. Like, that's still within the range of, an effective rep scheme, but I don't want to do the first set of my lift at a weight where I can get 17 reps. I was really hoping they'd have the 175s. I think that'd be perfect for like a set of 8 or 9 or something. 200s are not in the wheelhouse yet, but I'm sure that'll happen eventually. But what happened was, I could do the 150s for just too many fucking reps, and I didn't want to deal with like trying to throw another dumbbell on top with like tape or like have somebody balance it. I feel like you're just really asking for trouble. So instead, I switched back to incline barbell purely so I could get more load. I could literally just have more weight on the fucking bar. But I don't know, the feeling of incline dumbbell for me, and this might just be me specifically, but I'm very prone to kind of this hunched over posture. And unfortunately, that translates to my pressing strength. So when I do like a hammer strength machine or incline Smith machine, as much as I try to retract my shoulders as I press, and even with like pec techs too, I think I probably just need to get some deep tissue massage, really stretch out and kind of open up my clavicles. That might help me. But I always get a lot of front delt. But with incline dumbbell, I feel like I can sit into the bench a little bit more, and I don't feel my shoulders taking over, right? Doing those 3 sets that I did in the workout earlier, I was feeling all upper chest. And I say this a bazillion times, incline is probably your best bet for most of your chest training, unless for whatever reason your upper chest is abnormally developed and it's outshining your lower chest. I'll go off on a little tangent here, but you got to remember, your upper chest hardly gets worked directly, at least. When you do a set of tricep pushdowns, you're going to get some chest activation and primarily lower mid pecs because you're kind of forcing the reps down like that. And then any kind of, well, actually, let me think here. Any kind of, tricep bias dip or even some chest movements, you got to sort of look at your anatomy, or some back movements rather. Like when I do a set of pull downs, sometimes you can get a little bit of chest because your arm is kind of moving down here just a touch, and all that's lower chest. So your lower pecs get activated all the time, even just in life. Like if I were to kind of bend over this fucking table and stand up, I'm going to push down and use my fucking lower chest. Very rarely am I sitting here pushing anything like this in my normal life, so your upper chest doesn't get worked that much. And it's not like when you do incline bench, you're only activating your upper chest. The whole thing's fucking firing. You saw the fucking pump. Even if I stopped, or even if I just continued doing incline bench, dumbbell, and that was the only movement, and I did another, 3 or so sets, getting a little bit lighter, of course, but if all I did was 3 more, I'd still have a complete fucking chest pump. So, I think, I'm not going to say it's going to kill you to do flat bench. I just don't really love it. But whatever. So, fuck, what was I even about to say? Now I totally lost my train of thought. Incline. Oh yeah, so it's just the dumbbells aren't fucking heavy enough. Which, cool problem to have, of course, but it's still a problem. So part of me wants to and this would be kind of a hassle because when you drop the dumbbells, it would probably clang all over the place. But if you got some strong ass magnets, you could probably stick a 10-pounder on each side. And you can get a little fucking magnet. It's like 50-pound holding strength. Potentially worth looking into. That's the kind of just, stupid shit I end up thinking about like that. But yeah, good lift. And afterwards, I was completely fucking dead. I mean, earlier that day, when we actually landed and got to the hotel at like noon, we didn't go lift until like 7:30. Slept the whole fucking time. So I feel nice and rejuvenated. And now I've got two things on my agenda. One is to get a bunch of like Gatorade or lemonade or tons of, sugary fluids into my system so I can be a little, jumpstart my fullness. Because we're going to hit hamstrings. Well, we're going to lift, but I've got quads and calves, not quads, calves and hamstrings later. But yeah, so plan now is get hydrated, get well fed, go get a crazy hamstring pump, and then come back. And tomorrow's going to be the first day of the Arnold. Well, the Arnold UK at least. So, word to the wise, if you want to wait in line, and this doesn't just go for me, this goes for anybody that's going to be there. If they're going to have a long line, do not feel bad running to the front of it, right? Because at the Arnold in Columbus, there were guys who, they waited, but they were in line for like 4 freaking hours. So again, super cool problem to have, right? It's freaking nuts. But, maybe try to, if you want to see one person specifically, and you're going to be here in Birmingham, it's going to be in your best interest to get a jump start on headed to that guy first. But it'll be super cool. I'm sure, I don't know exactly who's all going to be at this one, because it is, in terms of the guys who are, in the States, it may be a little more sparse lifter-wise, but I guess we'll have to see. So that's going to be freaking crazy. But, yeah, good chest day. I feel nice and full. Now time to go hit a lift. So you're not going to watch that. This was just chest. And the music was freaking loud. I might have to, I'm not sure if I did or not. I haven't edited the little video yet. But I think I'm going to have to cut some of the clips short or just mute them in their entirety. Just because, copyright will get me. But don't worry. I think the next few videos will be a little more planned. These are kind of impromptu just because I'm been a little busy travel-wise. But keep lifting. And just because I'm out of the country, for everybody in the States, does not mean that I know that you're not doing your cardio. Or it doesn't mean that I don't know you're not doing it. Right? So don't worry. Well, actually, do worry. Right? I know you've been skipping. I know it. For a fact. But, if you want to stay small, that's your own deal. If anything, it's kind of strange. If my goal, my goal is to just get bigger in general. But if somebody's goal is to get bigger than everybody else, maybe I should say don't do your cardio. Stay small. But that's on you. That's not on me. So do whatever you want. But make sure you lift hard, you lift heavy. Get big and strong. Yeah, it's just fun all around. So, hamstrings tomorrow. And I'll try to add something. But we'll see. So I'll see you next time for that.